Hello, my Leo friends, and thank you for joining me. Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your money forecast for Cancer season, June 21 through July 22nd, thereabouts, mid-month to mid-month. We've got an eclipse to start Cancer season. That's the new moon solar eclipse on the 21st, immediately preceded by the solstice. By the way, that new moon is at 0 degrees Cancer. That's really a karmic degree there. Things are going to be changing dramatically, my friends. It's happening for the Leos with their business, their careers, their finance, what they need to know about their jobs, their promotions, their financial well-being. What's going on for the Leos, please? Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the King of Cups, and the Sun. What a wonderful way to conclude the main reading. I like that. And the Queen of Pentacles. So my Leo friends, here you are on the table, loud and proud there, living large, living in a beautiful, vibrant, warm, sunny, happy energy there. You're overcoming some form of lack. Now, is it a lack of commitment that you might have had in a situation here? This is a sensitive situation, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio there, and the Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. The Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, moving forward with the Chariot. This is a card, this is the Cancer card. So you're going to be winding something up here in Cancer season, my friends. So is it the lack that you're finally overcoming, finally committed to moving forward, using your intuition and using all of your charms here, my Leo friends? The Queen of Pentacles takes care of business. She's going to make sure it gets done, and gets done in a speedy and very fast manner. All right. The Chariot card is a card of victory, but it's also a card of alignment. So where do you have to get into alignment with these practical and grounded goals? Have you decided to commit to something? Was there a lack of commitment before? Was there a financial lack that now you are committed to overcome? You're approaching things in a detached manner, not necessarily so invested. What's happening with the Five of Pentacles here? You know, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who has exactly what she needs. She doesn't really have a whole lot of excess, but she does whatever she can with what she has at her fingertips, what her resources are. So I think you're committed to overcoming this lack and making the best possible life that you can. And if that means an actual physical move that you're now winding up, that may be what's happening. You might need to sell a property. Perhaps you didn't get as much money as you thought you wanted, or as you thought you could. But it's a sensitive subject, and moving on is better than staying where you are. It's a situation where your anxiety is running high, lots of sleepless nights, not sure which way you're going with this lack. How are we overcoming this? The Hierophant can be a card of higher learning, so you may be going back to school and keeping that quiet, and then all of a sudden you're going to show people what you've done here, come out into the light of the sun come August, July, August, right? Shoring up your foundation in a practical, grounded, and steady manner, moving forward and winding up the cycle of lack. Focus now on the success. Focus now on the accomplishment. What are we doing here with the lack, my Leo friends? Leos, what's going on for the Leos and their money? Was there a lack of commitment? Are you worried about the lack of commitment? The level of commitment, you're weighing back and forth. Maybe you're juggling on how to make ends meet, certainly. Meet all of your commitments. Tell me about the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant here? I think you have great faith that your intuition is leading you in the right direction. And it is, my Leo friends. Here you are in your element, out Loud and proud, as I said. Tell me about the Hierophant here, please, for my Leos. The Taurus energy, again, grounded, practical. These commitments have been a burden for you. They put a tremendous pressure on you. This lack, this juggling, all of these sleepless nights have really worn you down. And it's almost like, you know, it's a very, it's not almost, it is a very sensitive subject. But now you're approaching things in a little bit more of a grounded and guarded manner, trying to bring things into focus, trying to bring them together and make them move forward. And you're able to close this cycle, my friends, and really focus on where you want to go in the future. So that's really what you need to do. You need to focus on the long range here. And these commitments, you'll meet them. It's not going to be an easy task, but you are going to meet them. What's the commitment here for? What is the Hierophant here for? Now, this might be a very structured organization that's put a lot of pressure on you. Maybe where you work, you're not making enough money to make ends meet, but there is a tremendous pressure on you to still complete the tasks that you need, even though you're not making, you're not ready to give up on it either. You're still in limbo. You're stalling. What are you stalling for? I think you're stalling because you don't want to be, you don't want to appear vulnerable. You don't want to appear like you don't have it all together, because you do have it all together. It's just a circumstance that you need to work through, and you are going to work through. Your intuition and your sensitivity is really going to help you through this Cancer season, my Leo friends. This Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be another person coming in, someone that is emotionally reserved, someone that is emotionally balanced, someone that doesn't necessarily show their emotions, but you know they are very sensitive and easily wounded too. So be careful with that. What's happening with the King of Cups here? What are you stalling on, my Leo friends? The Empress. You're stalling on, okay, so you're holding off on having a child, perhaps. You might be waiting. This might be a very sensitive subject in your home, and it's a huge commitment, and you might be stalling on that. You don't feel like there's enough resources to make that kind of commitment, to put that kind of burden on your family, on your situation, on your mother or motherhood here. The creation of what you love is at stake, though. So you have to approach this in a very grounded and practical manner here, my friends. You are going to be moving forward through this period of lack, and it's going to change dramatically when your focus is on the accomplishment rather than where you have been. You've got to look toward the, fate has a way of putting things on our path, and these are major arcana cards here, the Hierophant and the Sun, that are going, and the Empress and the Hanged Man, all going to change the landscape of your life. So if this might have caught you off guard here, my friends, this new child. It might be a situation where you are now creating more joy in your life. It's not necessarily about the financial anymore. It's about the meeting of your commitments, absolutely, but finding the joy in your day-to-day life, your sensitivity. Where is that taking you? What is the King of Cups here for, please? It's a very supportive energy. You may have to be very supportive of someone, maybe a mother and child here in your life. You need to be supportive of them. And that could mean financially as well as emotionally, but the King of Cups is telling me it's more emotionally supportive. Taking care of business, yes. Moving things along, absolutely. Maybe moving into a larger property so that you can have more room to expand and grow. The Sun also represents a new child there, my friends. I've got the Star card here, card of Aquarius, also wishes and dreams and hopes, and I think you have great faith that this is going to work out. You might have been stalling on starting a family. You might have been stalling or weighing out the different perspectives of how to go about starting this family with limited resources. But fate has a way of stepping in and bringing it to you when you need it most, when it is the right time, although it doesn't feel like it. It is the right time. It's time for you to leave the emotional baggage of this situation behind. And it's time for you to move toward your happiness, my Leo friends. It's time for you to come out into the sun and bask in the glory that is going to be yours here. The accomplishment is coming in. Now, does that mean that you're accomplishing putting your family together? Absolutely, it could be. It could mean that you have now put together the resources so that you can be independent of whatever this structured environment was. Maybe it's a new job that comes in, something that you're truly going to love. Maybe you're creating your own business and being able to leave these commitments and these difficulties behind here. But I have the Four of Cups here, so you have to recognize what's being offered, my friends. It might be a period of stagnation. You might have held yourself in the Hanged Man position too long, hanging around, self-sacrificing, giving up everything for the sake of everyone else. And now it's time for you to be offered a situation where you can feel proud and you can be the leader that that you are. This is a couple situation, my friends, the Emperor and the Empress. So, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth here, my friends. There is an opportunity coming into you, and you need to recognize it, because it is going to be a situation that you're going to really be joyous about. You're really going to enjoy the group that you're doing it with as well. My friends, I do believe there's a new family member coming in. Might also be a new position. But if it is a new position, then you're going to be the leader. You're going to be in charge there with the Emperor. It might be stepping up to a new promotion, creating your own new position in a company. You are going to be leaving the lack behind, though, my Leo friends. So that's a wonderful, wonderful outcome. I have here the Spirit of the Spirit Animals Oracle card deck. What do we have here? The Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Well, my friends, the Rabbit Spirit. Okay, if there is a new child coming, it is most definitely with the Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. And I think that you are going to find that once you meet these commitments, once you relieve some of the pressure on yourself, some of these bills, you know, if it is bills, it's going to be something that you're just going to have to bide your time in as well. Don't give up on them. Don't give up on where you're headed, because you are creating something really wonderful, and you're relying on your intuition and your kindness to bring it forward, to bring it to fruition. Your hopes and faith and dreams are coming in for you, but there is something you've got to leave behind first, the emotional baggage of all of this loss here, all of this struggle that you've been through recently. You're going to be in a position of power and authority, my friends. The Rabbit Spirit. I think it's interesting. My friends, thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and keep the comments coming. I love reading and responding to the comments, and we'll speak to you again very soon. Thank you.